Okay, so when certain things happen, look, you can see me. When certain things happen, the drivers, they do things to support the lies. So if that means, if they're lying saying that I'm riding with someone, sometimes they may come early, make sure I miss the bus so that I'll turn around and someone else will take off as if they're me. Like there'll be a car in place waiting nearby and it will take off. They will begin to claim that it's me. Today the bus was 20 minutes late, okay? There was I and another guy at the bus stop and I ended up asking him, he was like, yeah, I could have called he asked me, was I waiting on the bus? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, I should have called the 11, on Brown Street. I'm like, well, if you could have called the 11 on Brown, that means you stay on call. Why did you come down here? I want you to see what she's doing. She's 20 minutes late. She's not giving anyone a chance to ask her why the bus was late, okay? This is the second time that I rode in the last week where Metro's Wi-Fi is not available. It doesn't even show up or register. They're acting like I'm not on the bus, okay? So what does happen is I have it turned off so none of the networks register right now, because when we get right here, between here on Grant Street and the university, there's a strip club called Bottoms Up. You see me write about that in my digital journal, and somewhere else I wrote about that recently. But they try and hurry up and connect me to that Wi-Fi as if I'm there. They're calling me a dancer. So, and Metro's supporting those suggestions. They won't let me get on their internet until I get out of this area, which means that the coverts have completely covered everything from within a maybe, it's worse than that. And she's driving like a bat out of hell in this big ass Benz. Today is the 23rd of March, and the time is roughly 4 p.m. It's headed to the lineup. I got off here at Exchange because I'm catching the number 2 to the South Arlington Walmart. And, there's a lot of filth at the transit. Anytime that I can avoid coming in contact with it, that's what I do. So I'll get off here. If I'm catching the 2, that means I come into contact with less folks. Anyhow, after this little life, the fate, they had this little short exchange of words regarding the bus. He took Upland Avenue back to Cole. So none of the neighbors are able to claim that they've had a, you know what I'm saying? Like it boils down to this. Here comes this guy again. I remember when this was like before the stimulus checks, the first stimulus check package came out, and it was about change. And I was like, telling him, I'm like, bro, the government got me fucked up, this, that, and the other. He was like, they're supposed to be giving us some money. And I was like, are you going to get yours? And this and that and any other. But anyhow, every motherfucking single time that I'm here, he makes sure he pass. He don't say one fucking thing, and he just passes by. I guess he's connected with CSS now, and they make sure, they give him a little bit of his money. But he was in bad shape. He was in real bad shape. That's the type of shit the government does. And they're claiming I helped these folks. I ain't helped none of these motherfuckers. I won't even allow them to talk to me. So, this hairdo, this new weave, it is not new. It's old. It's almost 2 months old. I did it in January. I did it at the end of January. And I kept it covered for a long time. But yeah, they had no way of faking. So they've been manipulating reality using old images of my old weave. And every time I leave the neighborhood, they panic. Because, they know others are going to find out what they've been doing. And, when they find themselves in the same boat, they're not able to have a conversation with me. They end up doing what they do. So the same thing happens every time I get home. Nothing changes. No curses are broken. They literally just keep further fucking me over. and drinking my liquor and shit. As mad as I am. I can't wait to get this pistol. I got something for you, world. Oh, on top of that, they just killed my battery so that I won't be able to record. When I left home, I had 49% when I left home. Okay, mind you, I ain't did nothing but wait at the bus. They were draining my battery. They don't want me to capture whatever in the fuck. Like, there's something they don't want me to capture. And it could have been after I took a picture of that guy. I think that's why he left the stop. He didn't know I took a picture, though. You know how that goes. It's an agent having a dual experience, and as soon as he realized that I captured it, the identity it was using, it takes off. He was acting like he was walking by. No, he just acting like... Yesterday, they were lying and saying I was in China and not Akron, Ohio.